I'm finishing off my day here today at the Mathew Show. My day started off in Dubbo, where I had an early morning meeting, and then I went across to Wellington. I met up with Herb Smith from Dreamtime Tucker. And I was really impressed with Herb, the attitude, the focus, and he's been able to get Dreamtime Tucker biscuits, slices into Qantas and sells about 600,000 of those into Qantas to get them on planes for all domestic flights. It's a great example of someone just getting in, having a real go, and I was really impressed. I had a good chat to Herb, and I think he's done incredibly well so far, but also he can keep going incredibly well and keep really boosting the employment potential for Wellington and hopefully get more work going through Wellington. I then came across to the Mudgee Show, set up here at Mudgee at about lunchtime, and I've been talking to people as they've come through all day. It was a little bit quiet earlier on, but once school came out and kids started coming through to go and have some fun at the show, it was a great chance to talk to some of their parents and obviously some of the kids as well. And it's interesting, some of the things that came up today. TAFE and the using of the old TAFE building, the disused TAFE building now, for some sort of cultural facility, I think was a great concept. A few people spoke to me about that. Also talked about preferences. I'm amazed at how many people are talking about preferences at the moment. And they get a bit confused when I tell them that I'm not going to direct any preferences. My how to vote will have me, number one, obviously, and then I'll be encouraging people to write a number in every square on the voting paper. And that means that you can put a number in whatever square you want. It's not up to me to decide where your preferences go. So people are a little bit confused about that. It's a little bit different for them, but it is something that I would encourage people to do, to number every square, but number it the way you want. Obviously, I'm strongly encouraging you to vote me number one first, of course. So that was an issue that came up with a number of discussions today. Mental health came up as a topic for discussion today. Transition, people are talking more and more about transition away from coal and what Mudgee will look like when you get a transition away from coal, and so there's some good discussions around that. Overall, lots of different things were spoken about, and it's something that I've said from day one when I've been campaigning. It's not like there's one simple thing that everyone just talks about. There's a whole range of different issues and a whole range of different topics, and you'll have people lined up sometimes. One person will be talking very passionately about one thing, the next person will be ready to talk about something completely different. They're all very important to those individuals. So we're just about finished here now, we're about to pack up. Tomorrow morning I promised Narromine Park Run that I'd be a part of the first ever Narromine Park Run, so they've got their inaugural park run tomorrow morning, so I'll do that in Narromine and then jump in the car and come back across to Mudgee and be at the Mudgee Show all day again tomorrow. I'll have some volunteers set up here in the morning and then I'll be there with them from probably about 10:30 onwards. What has been amazing to me, and I have mentioned this at other stalls or markets that I've been at, I'm the only candidate here at the Mudgee Show. And we're only 3 weeks away from election tomorrow. In fact, pre-polling starts in less time than that. I would have thought there would have been all the candidates here. This is a really important event and lots of numbers go through here. But anyway, I'm happy to be the only one here. I assume we'll see some other candidates here tomorrow. This has been Mathew Dickerson, your independent voice.